What's down there? Anything? Nothing? Can I even reach it? Nope. Well, okay. I think I'm gonna pop up here and look down upon my kingdom, having solved all of the things that I needed to solve, so that I can look at this. And I can't solve any of these big ol' environmental-y boys, but I think that all I need to do is just solve these things in the exact same way that I did them, right? Let's give it a shot. So, we start down there. We went, this damn platform is just very, very slightly inconveniencing me, and I don't like it at all. Okay. Because of the platforming, I have to get an index card out and kind of solve everything with pencil and paper, like some sort of mathematician from like the days before computers. So we go up, and we go and then we go left 1 unit of then we go up 1 unit of then we go right a unit of then we go up a unit of and then go left 2 units of and then we go down 2 units of we go left a unit of we go down a unit of and then right a unit of and then down a unit of and then 2, and then 1, 2, 3 right a unit of and then up, and that. Let's just double check to see if that's correct or not. Okay, so I've gone up 2, left 1, up, right, up, left, down 2, left 1, right. Looks good. Okay, so that's the beginning there. You hear Bird's not a nice person. I mean, by some definition, a nice, right? Like, the thing about being a nice person is that it gets you all the chicks, right?
All the chicks?
Have you ever heard of a nice guy not getting a chick? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so that takes us to the... So I'm now here, and I need to go here. But to solve this one from the perspective of this, I need to rotate whatever I end up doing by, like, 90 degrees to the right. So it's like, if I were to continue this, I would need to go up, like, that way instead. So, that might not actually be true. I mean, it has to be. Okay. So, let's double check where I am here. So I've gone up to left 1. I've gone right here. Okay, so this is interesting because that puzzle starts me at this lower left corner, but I pop out not at the corner. I'm here. I find that very odd. I find that very, very odd. I'm not going to think about it too much. But every puzzle is the same size. I guess what I'll do is I'll go to the middle, but I'm scared. I'm scared, everybody. I couldn't be more terrified of where this is gonna go for me. So anyway, I go up 1, I go right 2, I go down 1, go right 2, go up 2, I go left 4, I go up 1, I go right 2, and then I go up 1. Okay, what does this end up looking like when I put them both together? So I've gone up 2, left, right, up, okay, so if I start from here, I go up 1 this way, then I go down 1. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a problem. That is a major problem. If I try to follow the same solution that I had, starting from this square, I will go up, I will go right 2, and then I will bump into my own shit. And that's not going to work. On top of that, if I were to go this way, then go right 2, then up 2, I would run into this wall. So there are a couple things that are very, very weird about this. One is, of course, that rotation. The other is that there is... Every puzzle starts with the circle like that. And it doesn't... I am actually totally at a loss for what I'm supposed to be doing. I legitimately don't know, unless I... So, if I'm starting from here, then, like, I would just go this way, and then, like, around that way. But there's these walls in the way that prevent me from being able to do that. So, Let me think this through. So I've gone up, I've gone to the left, I've gone down here. Perfect. So this is the solution that I get from copying down the bottom right puzzle perfectly as I see it. The problem is that I need to do something like this, but I don't know. The other thought that I have is that it might be a red herring, and that I'm just supposed to solve this however I want. I'll give that a shot, but like, I would be very, very surprised if that was a solution. You know, if I was able to do something like that. Well, let's see if I can solve the nut as well, just at the very beginning. Like, it would be very funny to me if it turned out that all I needed to do was just solve it as if it was one giant puzzle. And it was like, yeah, don't worry about actually getting it right, you know? That would be very Jonathan Blow trolling. Something like this does solve it. Oh no, it doesn't because of the those two being together. So what about a solution? What about a solution that does something like no, hang on. Okay, this looks good. Now I go over here, I solve it basically the exact same way that I just did, except that this doesn't work anymore because of the way that I've blocked off the white blocks here. So a different approach. Okay. This still has a problem, but I can think about something like that. I think that I am like just way getting it way wrong at this point. Maybe it's using the puzzles and the maze as a base. I think it should be, but half solve one before going back to finish the other. I'm not sure what that suggestion means, unfortunately. Okay, let's try this. God damn. What if I approach it from, like, this direction? Nope, because as soon as I cross this line, it's like I already have to have everything on the right side solved. That's not gonna fly. How about that? And then, nope, not gonna really work with that. Would I like a small hint? I think that this is a good time to give me a small hint. Go for it. Thank you for asking first. I really appreciate that. That's very good, the witness etiquette. I will give you, I would cheer you, but I'm the one streaming, so that would be kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit of ginger ale. Ah, tasty. I drew them out already. I did. I mean, I know that they're there. I don't know if I'm... Like, I can't exactly follow them, though. Unless they're... Unless I can, like... Unless I can. Like, if it turns out that there is a... Like, when I follow this solution, it pops me out here, and then I can't figure out what to do. I wonder... I know that I'm almost positive these need to be that these on the ground need to be reused somehow, but I don't see it, so I'm just not sure. Like, it would make sense to me if... This one's also really weird. Like, there's only one exit, and it's not even in the same spot as it would be on the board, because there's no way I can do it that way. Like, there's no way that I can There's no way that I can exit if the exit point is right there when I'm, like... When my exit is 2 notches in. So, I can't reuse these exactly. That much is a fact. So then, how do I use them? That is a interesting question. Let's see. Some on the ground may have other solutions. That doesn't change the fact that the exits themselves are very weird. Like, there's no way for me to take this exit and align it with this starting point. So, the puzzle on the other side, it had little gaps to, like, space out these solutions. And that corresponded with the roads here. For whatever reason, this one does not have those gaps, even though that would be like what I think would be required to do this. So there's something really, really weird about that. I'm gonna walk down and check out the... I want to take a look at the panels, but I guess I don't really need to, because I wouldn't have been able to solve these 2 quadrants if I didn't already know the mechanics. So I know it has to be the case that I solved this one first, because it's like the easiest mechanic that I've learned in the game. Hang on, I need to adjust something on my end real quick. Let's see. Alright. I still think it might be a reasonably good idea to go down into that courtyard and look for anything that might help me, though. This is probably the hardest puzzle I've solved so far, in all honesty, because I've never been this, like, lost. I feel like there's some key insight that I don't currently possess that I need to solve this thing. But what I'm wondering... Boy, that's a big chungus. Yeah, okay, so this is... It was this pattern, right? It was the white beneath the black, like that. So that part's not different. Let's see. Is there no access to the underground? As far as I know, there's no way to get down into this area, no. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the tower. And just double check that the position of the elements in the mazes are the same. Yeah, so it was white like that. And then the other one definitely had the... I mean, I can even look at it and tell you, like, that this was, you know... This is rotated the same way you'd expect. Tell you what. I'm just totally lost on why this isn't working. Okay, if I follow this solution exactly as I laid it out below, and then let's just say I do my best to, like, try and solve this the same way. Like, it doesn't line up exactly. I still, like, can't. It'd be something like that. And that's not right. That's not even close to the same way it worked. And then I would do something like this, because that's as close as I can get. And then for this one, it was like... let's just say it's, let's just say it's that. Like, this is as close as I can possibly get, and I still have a problem here where this white and this black are grouped together, and then that won't work. But nevertheless, that kind of looked interesting because it was a fairly close solution to solving this thing at large. It's just I couldn't figure out how to do this last section in the top right corner. So I'm wondering if, let's just go back to my theory of disregard the solutions as I laid them out on the ground. What if I had a pattern that was like... I think I'm seeing what the issue might be. So I can't touch the middle row at all. I mean, I can't touch this middle column whatsoever, because if I do, then there's no way for me to solve the 4 Tetris block. So if I keep that constraint in mind... God, I talk like a fucking mathematician all the time. I just don't know. As soon as I took a higher level math class, I just started saying things like it must be the case, and just shit like that all the time. That's gotta get old, I hope. I mean, because if it doesn't get old, then people have just gotten really used to me talking like a mathematician, and in that case, I just said it. And if that's the case, then I am sorry. I feel sorry for them. That's all. All right. If I do something like this, yeah, like this kind of brings me to a solution, but it's not quite good enough. And if I follow it in like this direction, then there's no way for me to like loop back and still reach the end. So I just need to, if I'm able to handle this upper right corner somehow, then I'm golden. You know, the other thing is that I could also just try to solve the little, like, tile that must be covered up later in my solution. This doesn't look like it's gonna be good, but actually, this might be leading somewhere. Okay. 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 What? Oh, damn it. I was filled with so much hope and joy. Did I do anything wrong? I think that I need somebody to like clip that. Maybe the negative of the 4 pieces. That's an interesting thought, but I don't, you know, the way these puzzles work, there's no way to actually make that be a viable mechanic, I don't think. Unless you're able to think of something that I am definitely not able to. Got some lateral problem-solving skills that I do not. I wonder if it could be related to something involving, like, the areas that I'm not able to cross? Okay, let me look again. Why didn't this work? Maybe there's something I'm overlooking, and it was actually, like, the right idea. So, black's partitioned, white are partitioned. That black part is partitioned. And, like, this is... This does solve it. Like, if it wasn't the case that I was trying to, follow my old paths, then this is a solution to the entire puzzle, right? What did I do differently? I must have messed something up. But that's the solution there. How does this contrast with the one I just did? I'm looking over at the attempted solution clip. The two ones on the right side were different. You mixed one white with the black. I see. I see. So, yeah. Alright. It's done. Okay. Alright. That was hard, but it's done. I wonder what that did, if anything. I don't see a cable that connected this to anywhere. I already have unlocked the laser beam. It might just be that this is a alternate solution to getting that laser beam to go. And I didn't need to do these at all. Maybe they became optional. But I'm glad I did them, because they're cool.